Hello everyone, welcome back to Forager. So today we are getting on with a few more updates, but mostly trying to get some of the textured ones. So we have a bunch of stuff we could do, theoretically, but there are other things that are perhaps better suited for us. Now I can't check the upgrades here because we're making leather hide thingy. I don't know why my brain is just completely off the chart with that. Right, need some iron going. What about the Necronomicon? Yeah, one real clothing. So perhaps we'll do that one and then we'll get checked on the other textile updates. Not updates, upgrades, because yeah, I think that is the best. Dragon filter, I don't know what that does. Ooh, I think I will need this though, so I'm gonna buy that. I'd rather buy it than use RNG. So the huge wallet, we also need one piece of royal clothing. Also for the boots. Yeah, but I think our next one, our next one is going to go to the Necronomicon, so that we can get more resource drops. I think that's what the books did. I cannot remember, but like I said a few times before, and let me just eat this. It's been a while since I played the game, so it might be a little rusty. Forgot what I was saying. Oh, you're right, we need another fire island, because this one is just not going to give us enough of the resources we need. It's not even a good place to put a mining rod, let's be honest. So we really want to get another one going. So let's check our costs, and that is, well, 5,600 at the least, so it's going to be a little bit until we can get a second fire island, but that is okay. Grabbing the ores here, they do give us a bit more experience than normal ores, and well, I thought we were going to get all the FPS because day was coming, but turns out the game decided to rain. Yay! Isn't that amazing? Now those cinder blooms are also going to become useful in the future, as upgrades and stuff will start requiring them. So once in a while we want to come and collect. But for the most part, we are going to just handle it through, well, you know, our usual resources. So let's get the Necronomicon going and get gold making. Yeah, good, perfect. And grab our fish from the traps. This thing. Don't you worry, I at least will be able to throw power at this problem, as I have a new graphics card coming in the mail. It just hasn't arrived by the time I am. But you'll be seeing this in the future, so was recording. Yeah. By the time this video goes live, I'll probably have it, maybe, if I'm lucky. But not at the moment. That's the point and the, you know, actual interesting thing. I should eat again. For some reason, I'm losing energy like mad again. Okay, so you have an angry boar here. Is this the first one of this series? I can't remember, but they're great for the hide. I can't even see the hide. Nice going. But yeah, they're great for the hide, which, as you can see, we are going to need a whole lot of. as well as thread. Why? Okay. I'm also going to kill the cows a bit, because we're definitely gonna need it. Now we're going to get the Necronomicon pretty soon, so let's see if we can't get it in the decent time frame. Doesn't look like it, so let's get ourselves some steel going, and there we go, the Necronomicon. XP gained increased by 45%, right, that's what the books do. That's still great. So, also need paper. What, 20? We have 3, so I need 17. There we go. We'll get that crafting. And anything we need from here? Well, mostly just coin, to be honest. But did I ever get the perk that allows banks to duplicate themselves? No. It's this one, which I guess it is the one we're going to get next, because we definitely need the money. But on that note, can we make a second bank? We can. That druid over there is not ideal. Well. So once we get that perk, both of these banks will be producing coins much faster, and indeed we can probably get a few more banks around them to get even more coins. But yeah, so for the time being I'm also going to use a few gold ingots to make some coin. And what can I sell here? I can sell this and this, the fish, and raw meat, yeah sure, why not, bunch of eggs, all the bread. Yeah, that works, that gives us a tidy sum. And let's get more bread going, because we are making small little profit from them. Oh yeah, these are just cows, they're cow pigs. If I read the stuff correctly. Now, no one told me if they wanted a episode of just this coal maze thing. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and play it off screen, because it's just so big. When I have the time, of course. It hasn't been all that easy to have the set time or energy and will to do it. Yeah. So yeah, our main objective right now, other than just getting coin, which I mean, yeah, fair enough, right? Is to level up. As usual, we don't have any kind of infrastructure we want to build, except perhaps a lighthouse. Have we even locked lighthouses? Give me a sec. Yeah, we have. Oh, we can actually build a lighthouse. Well. In that case, let's come right back down here and get our hands on a lighthouse. Now, lighthouses can only be built in the water, and I definitely wanted to affect the biggest number of production things that I can. I think this works. So it's actually going to be built over there. Now what the lighthouse does is it gives you more resources when you do things in its area of effect. So yeah, we should like look at how much hide I got from that. So this mining rod will be better at things, and eventually as I get these lands and put mining rods on them, it will also be great. You can also stack the lighthouses, but they're kind of expensive, I think, at least for the time being. So huge wallet or the master boots. I think we should go for the No, let's go for the huge wallet. But that requires royal clothing, which requires leather. So let's get that leather going. That's not... would it be the time, perhaps, to have another sewing station running about? I'll put it there. There we go, that doesn't look too bad. Because that way we can have the leather going, and I can have the thread going here, or I can have royal going there and other stuff there. You get the point. I just don't wanna always have just one sewing machine and always have it occupied. Alright, so going to grind for a bit, try and get my experience up, and I'll be back when there's something to do. So I was thinking, I'm getting so little fiber at the moment that I can only have a little bit of thread making at any time. But now that I have a lighthouse, it's quite worthwhile to maybe get some cotton farming going. So how would one go about it? Well, right now we have cotton seeds that we can buy here, and I'll buy 3 of them. Just for demonstration purposes, but as you saw just a moment ago in the windmill, we can also make our own. If we have 3 fibers, of course, that makes more seeds than what we put in, so we can, in theory, infinitely expand our stuff. Now, before we had the water shovel, to farm, we would have had to have the farming skill, which should be over here somewhere. Agriculture, yes, because it unlocks sprinklers. But honestly, the water shovel is so easy to get that there's really no point. So what we're going to do is we'll dig up a few spots near the lighthouse, and the part of the lighthouse is important so that when we finally have our cotton grown enough, it will give us more. Now, our mining rod, will leave that alone as it grows, and then we'll pick them up just as if they were any other resource. That is valuable to us, though once we have a certain upgrade for the sword, maybe not. But for now, it is very valuable. So we got new stuff. We got plastic, which I will buy. I'll also buy that sunken ankh, and that does kill us a bit. Kill our stuff a bit, but not too concerned. And we get to level up. But I also want to demonstrate something that happened in the latest update, and for that I need to sell a bunch of random stuff. So now you can tell my inventory is all sorts of... well, it has holes and whatnot. It was one of the big complaints that we used to have, but now you can press Ctrl to sort inventory. So once we press Ctrl, it's all back to a neat little row. Now before I take that perk, yeah, no more fiber. See, I can't keep this one permanently going, so we're going to have to go into cotton farming. So right now the banks are producing a good bit of coin. Once in a while, they're doing well, but now we can get the treasury. Banks generate coins 50% faster when adjacent to other banks, so that will double the speed at which both banks are generating coin. And look how much faster that is. They are now just booking it. And if I had another bank, I'd be having more and more and more. But banks are mostly a passive thing. Like, you go do a round, and then you come back and you check your bank, and you take the coins there, and yeah, you go do another resource gathering round, etc, etc. I'm also trying to keep the coins flowing by actually crafting them for the time being. mostly because I want to get as much money as I possibly can to get that second fire. I had to remember the name of the biome again. That second fire island to get a better place to farm the resources from there. So I'm gonna... oh, there's my cactus. Cactus is abundant and cheap. It also gives a decent amount of energy per cactus, so I'm kind of using it as my default food. I actually don't want to... oh, see, we have a bunch of fiber. Let's do 3, right? And the next everything else can be turned into thread. Let's just wait for this one craft so I can see how many seeds per craft it is. The game doesn't telegraph that very well, like at all. I also kind of wish you could set things to repeat crafting, but here we go. We got 4 seeds for each 3, so yeah, that's definitely an extra. Well, an extra seed. We might get more, it might be variable. I'm kind of confused why we're not getting more since the lighthouse is right there. But let's see if it is variable. That looks like... no, that's 4 as well. Alright. Yeah, but I'm going to get a lot of fiber from this row of stuff, so I don't really mind. Just get that one going before I go on another round, and I will see you once there is something to upgrade or report. Well, and wouldn't you know it, not even a second, well, more than a second after I said that I was going to be back, the huge wallet is now ready to be made. So that should, in theory, give us a lot more money per coin, if that makes sense. Yeah, so once we get that upgrade, we are definitely going to be in business. And for the time being, we are very, very close to being able to afford a second island. And I think once we get that island, that is where we'll end the episode. For now, just selling a few things. I'm going to have to turn that back into flour, which is not ideal if I'm using my windmill for seeds. So craft one more, please, because it's going to be needed. And yeah, guess that will be what I do. Just do one. I'm gonna get experience from there. And now that will give me 4 more, which will do this, and then that will be 5. Alright, so while that does, let's get all that wheat to be crafted into flour. Yeah, the farming in this game is not all that advanced, let's be honest. Actually, yeah, I need steel. Actually, I need royal steel. Yeah, let's do some royal steel while we're at it. And the rest of our fiber can totally be turned into a bunch of thread, which we'll need for the royal clothing, and soon we're getting our wallet, and we'll see what kind of bonuses we get from that. It's actually trying to not grab coins before I have it. There we go. Huge wallet. Coins are worth 125% more. So yeah, we're definitely in business right now. So let's see if we get the stuff from our bank. Not yet quite enough to get us there, but we're on the way. We have 5k right now. We could get... ooh, the metal gloves are really close. Yeah, let's get that royal clothing going. Anything we want to sell? Yes, definitely. Not a lot though. So yeah, I'm going to go on another trip around the islands to... Actually, no, we just got a bunch of money, so that means... not quite yet. Oh, okay, it's not... alright, that's 220, yes, I'm done. So yeah, another trip around the islands, and then I will be back and see if we can't get ourselves a second fire island. And finally, after much crafting and gathering and selling, and this guy is annoying me, let's kill him with an actual killing implement, the sword. Yeah, here's some more money. Yes, after much grinding we can buy our second fire island. Ooh, this is a puzzle. Well, clearly. I assume it's a turn off all braziers kind of puzzle. I think so anyway. I vaguely remember seeing this one on my other save. So let's take a look. So if I press E, no, we're just going to, oh, okay, no, I know what this is. This isn't a shut all braziers, it's shut them down in a particular order, and that order is actually inscribed in several circles like this one, which tell you which number each brazier has. So from this circle I can only tell that this is the number 11th to be pressed, this is the 5th, this is the 4th. On other islands I will unlock the sequence for those. I don't think that is all that great. However, this little island is indeed a great place to put a mining rod. Well, not the whole island itself, but perhaps somewhere like this. Yes, so that rod will cover this whole island, it will cover half this island, and it will finish covering this island. Let's see if I can't put something else, because that rod over there does grab a bunch of this place. So this one island will be pretty more well covered, but unfortunately that will be it for today's episode. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to subscribe for more Forager, and until next time, remember that here there be dragons.
Thank you so much to my patrons for making this channel possible. Click the Patreon logo to become one of these fine folk, and if you enjoyed the video, here are some more YouTube things you would like. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you next time.